Hello, friends. My name is Scott Habib, and I have the honor of serving as the principal of Salem High School. And I want to welcome you to this introduction video for our 2022 registration night. This event will happen on Monday, January 24th from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And so what you'll do is watch this video, which gives you a brief overview of our registration process. And then this video is at the top of a website that below it has a whole bunch of Zoom links, one to every department. So after you watch this video, then from 7 to 8 p.m. on Monday, you can click on the different Zoom links and there'll be actual teachers on the other side of those Zoom links to answer questions that you might have or that your child might have about the best courses to take in those respective departments for the 2022-2023 school year. So thanks for watching this. We're going to jump right in and give you some information that will help you as you make decisions moving forward. First of all, we want you to know that we have outstanding teachers and counselors who just love our students. And when it comes to registration, really our counselors are the best place to start. So even if you are a rising freshman right now, of course you can ask your Andrew Lewis Middle School counselors questions, but you can also ask our counselors questions. So our counselor caseloads are broken up by alphabet. You can see that right here on the slide, and you can email them and they will be glad to help you make decisions for next school year. We love doing that. Also, you'll see the website right here for the counseling page. Feel free to go there, and there's all sorts of information of things that you can find helpful for the registration process. Now, we have a registration guide, and we're really proud of it. Our students in Mr. Wallace's graphic arts class design the cover every year, and so you see the T-Rex up above me right here. This is this year's copy, and there's all sorts of information. So one of our number one things we tell people is read the registration guide. It's also available online on our school website. If you go to that counseling link from before, you can find it there. But you can also read your own copy and mark it up and make notes and write questions in it you could ask at a later time. We want folks to challenge themselves. Take a rigorous schedule. Don't be afraid of a challenge, right? That's part of high school is like challenging yourself and growing. Request a full course load and lots of alternates, okay? Take advantage of all the offerings that we have here. There are a lot of right paths, and parents, sometimes you get really worried your child's going to take the wrong path. And maybe you've heard about another path someone else is taking, and you wonder if that's the right path for your child. Here's the thing. The only wrong choice is when students choose things that aren't personalized towards their plans and their interests. So read the registration guide, ask lots of questions. Our counselors are here to help you. And really, we have all spring. A date to remember is Friday, January 24th. That's the last Friday in June. That's when you can't make any changes. But there's a lot of time between now and then. And so there's a lot of time to make changes, change your mind, get help, ask questions, and switch and get really the right set of course requests to guide you and get you what you need next school year. Our counselors are going to start sharing information in person with our students. Students grade 9 through 11, so current 9th, 10th, and 11th graders will register through their English classes with counselors during the month of February. Seniors have individual meetings, and then counselors will spend the rest of the year working with students to make different changes and to make sure that we tweak things and make them right for each individual kid. Now you need to understand our master schedule, okay? The master schedule is what drives everything. It's all the courses, who teaches what. And you can see from this math over here to this other side of the slide, there's a lot of variables, right? It's a complicated process. And therefore, it works best when people know what they're doing as they make their decisions. Now, when you see all that data, you could worry, well, will my kid get what he or she needs? And the answer is all of our kids get everything they need to graduate. Most years, over 85% of our students schedule into every single course they request. And then you have somewhere less than 15% who will maybe have some minor conflicts that we can pretty easily resolve with other good options. But it is a very complicated process. And we're always doing two things. We're trying to meet every individual need, and we're also trying to balance the needs of the whole. And so the more you are aware of prerequisites and deadlines and requirements, the better we can do both of those. Sometimes people say, well, I want this individual thing, and it's not a bad thing they're asking for, but the problem is because they didn't follow the requirements or meet the deadlines, in order to give them what they individually need, it causes the schedule to mess up for others. So read the registration guide. And this is why we have the date of January 24th as a deadline. I'm sorry, June 24th is a deadline to make changes because we need all summer to make this schedule. And if people start changing things during the summer, it starts messing up the data that we're using to make the schedule best for everybody. Now, we have some new additions for next year. We have an African American history course that's going to be offered in person. We're excited about that. We have a whole lot of new AP courses to offer. We had a separate advanced studies night with information on that. You can ask questions and we'll tell you more about those, but lots of new opportunities for very rigorous courses and potentially college credit in high school. We also have a new health science track we're trying to start, and we're beginning with 2 classes, Intro to Health Sciences and Medical Terminology. So that information is in the registration guide for you as well. We also have our online academy that we started this past year. This year, it will only be for students in grades 10, 11, 12. We hope to offer the courses by our own teachers, but it depends on the number of requests that we have. If it can't be taught by our own teachers, we'll have a third-party provider that you can take a class through and have some classes maybe online, maybe all your classes will be online. We really want to try to meet individual needs there. And all that information is in the registration guide. See that theme, by the way? Read the registration guide. Now, that's really all we have for folks who are rising sophomores through seniors. Feel free to watch the rest if you want to. But what comes next is information really designed for parents of rising freshmen and for rising freshmen. One of the things we want you to know is if you're going to be a freshman here, you're new to Salem High School, we love you. We might not even know you yet, but we love you. We're preparing a place for you, and we cannot wait for you to be successful here. High school is not easy. I'm sure there'll be lots of bumps. We're not perfect, okay? We're humans, just like you are. But we try to build a team of adults who will come together with the student and the parents to create a wonderful, enriching, meaningful experience in high school for kids. Our freshmen end up being kind of in 3 groups of students. The majority of them are 9th grade team students. If they sign up for English 9, Geometry or Algebra 1, or Earth Science or Modern World History, those courses are part of our teams. They share a group of teachers that meet together every day to kind of work with students. We've been doing that for 30 years, and it's got a great success rate of supporting the needs of freshmen as they transition into high school. Another group of students is not team. So if they sign up for English 9 Honors, Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 with Trig Intro Honors, or Biology or AP Modern World History, those courses aren't teamed. Now the teachers, the students there will share a set of teachers, but those teachers just don't meet together every single day. And then we have students who are partially teamed. That might mean they're taking English 9, but Biology, for example. So they'll take a little bit on each side. We don't classify students. There's no ranking of kids here. We don't pick who's in what thing. That's not how we look at this. Bottom line is you sign up for the courses that are right for you. If you have teamed classes, you're teamed. If you have non-teams classes, you aren't teamed. If you have a little bit of both, you're partial. There is no like good or bad place to be. We just need everybody to be in the right spot to meet their individual learning needs. Now, registration for 9th graders, rising 9th graders. We will be sending those registration guides to Andrew Lewis Middle School this week, the week of the 24th. So you'll be getting those real soon. It's also on our website, remember. And then at the beginning of February, there'll be some information sent to students and parents to guide you as you register. And our counselors will actually go to Andrew Lewis and work with the students to talk through things, to answer questions, and to make sure that they get registered well. So you got your Andrew Lewis counselors, but you also have our counselors working together to support the needs of students. Folks, we are excited. Whether you're coming back to us for the 4th year or this is your first year here, we're excited to have you as part of the Spartan family. We're excited to parents to love your kids. We're excited to support you, love you, and get you to where you need to go so that your high school career prepares you for a really wonderful future, the future that we know you can all have. So we hope that on Monday, the 24th, from 7 to 8 p.m., you'll click on that link to the website that's in the email we're sending you that's also on our website, and you will then Zoom from 7 to 8 with all these different departments. You'll ask lots of questions, and this will be the beginning of a really helpful process of preparing for the 2022-2023 school year. Thank you very much.